Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. I have a 4 versus 4, and it is on the map Hillsides. Now, I've never casted this map, but immediately I can see that basically this looks like 4 versus 4 open palms. Maybe the desert has finally crept into Miami because the palms are gone. They are replaced by minor amounts of shrubbery in this forsaken wasteland of dust and dirt and rocks. Got a few rocks around the bases, not a whole lot of reclaim it looks like. There are some concentrated areas, but overall pretty slim on the mass side of things. And then these bases are ridiculously close to each other. We're going to see a lot of com-on-com aggression, I would think, and spam is going to be vital. Let's go ahead and introduce the players, and then we will dive straight into this game. On the northern team, we have Hellcat, Ramstein, Laser EQ, and finally, that is Keyser. I am debating whether that is actually Laser EQ or Laser EQ. I don't know. I'm going to call him Laser. On the southern side, we have Momo, Chico, Crustabat, and last but certainly not least, Pac, the ever-present figure on the French team games. Alrighty, let's go ahead and zip through this replay and see where it takes us. Not an extensive amount of early aggression. We do have a couple of units out here and there, a flare running around the side here. The plateaus, of course, have been replaced with these little ramps off to the side. They are perfectly accessible with Tech 1 land units, and I'm sure we will see some run-bys. This could get nasty coming directly into the back of your base, and Pac is diving in head first. Keyser apparently had an inkling of what was coming. Perhaps he scouted it, but he has thrown up a Tech 1 point defense to assist him in driving Pac back. That is going to be pretty effective at keeping that ACU at bay as long as Keyser can keep the Tech 1 artillery off of that point defense, which of course the first thing that Pac does is send his T1 artillery to try and kill it, and he failed. Laser EQ, being a helpful teammate, sending some of his Tech 1 spam over to help Keyser out, maybe deny a potential run by so that the expansion is not delayed any further. Of course, in a team game, I don't know how familiar most of you guys are with the meta, but normally you don't help any of your teammates and then you blame the dead ones when you lose the game. As we all know, helping people is pointless and you never are the reason for the loss. So maybe we will see a bit of that here. Who really knows? Pac is going to continue to try and harass Keyser. I don't know what exactly he's accomplishing here, because basically he just donated some mass for Keyser to recycle into more units. Momo, I believe, is overextending slightly, but we are going to see some Mantis slip by through the cracks here, and they're going to immediately get brought to a screeching halt by a group of Auroras. Momo is dead. I am quite sure of it. He has been kited to death by Auroras. Too many Tech 1 tanks to kill. He did not have the gun upgrade, and that is a grave error when you're going up against Aeon. You do not want to tangle with those kitey units unless you have the gun upgrade, so you can actually compete with them. Also, Momo had the most epic commander to deal with Aeon spam, the UEF commander. Basically, all Tech 1 Aeon units die to the Aeon commander, or the UEF gun comm in one shot. It does 200 per shot, artillery's 150, Aurora's 140, anti-air is pretty low as well. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And of course the engineer's well under 200. They say that the offense is the best defense. Well, these guys just failed at it. They tried to double comm Laser, but Laser was brave and pushed forward anyway. Crustabat folded. He does not have a good poker face. He is going to run away as fast as his little legs can carry him because he is not brave at heart. Chico is now going to have to deal with two commanders in turn, and he is going to get forced back with about 2,000 health, trying to hang on to this expansion, but some units are going to slip by, and it looks like you're going to see a nice neat little raid on the back corner back here. That is going to be Crustabat losing some eco. Pac is a bit extended. It is now Guncom versus Guncom, T1 Spam versus T1 Spam. It is going neck and neck in the top corner, and Laser is being gestured. Run forward with your commander, and the enemy has gunships. This is not good at all. Oh, one is going to go down. Anti-air desperately attacking the second, down to 120 health, but he is going to live. Pock and Keezer, slimy alien scum making love with each other with their arm cannons. Those things are going to trade blows face to face for an extended period of time. Hopefully they will not spawn in any more Seraphim, because frankly the Southern team could not handle it at this moment. But maybe... Oh, that does not look good. Pock is in the red. He has about 2,000 health less than Keezer. He needs to pick up a vet, and desperately so. Otherwise, this is not going to end well. Chico, nope. I am correct. That did not end well, but here come the Jesters. This is Jester snipe attempt number 2. Oh, Chico, please don't die. Please don't die. Keezer is low. 800 health. Second Jester coming in, producing T1 anti-air for all he's worth. Under 100. 40 and dead. Keezer is going to run away towards the back. That was close. That was very close. But he is going to survive to beat someone else down. Aeon Artillery raining down. Chico needs to move as much as he possibly can. Aeon Artillery has the highest damage per mass of any of the Tech 1 artillery, but it is also the easiest to dodge because it has no area of effect. Well, technically 0.5. Jesters! So many Jesters. This is attempt number 3. Question is, will they get it on the third time charm? Got one down already. Got some anti-air units here popping these Jesters one by one. This is not looking good though. And 2 more. The fate is sealed. There goes that ACU. Chico is saved. He does not have to worry about those units anymore because they are all going to go poof. Just like so. Keezer is trying to deny this expansion here, but there are Ilshivas on the field, and we all know Ilshivas pretty much own anything in the Tech 1 phase. They have epic range, they have epic damage, and they have ginormo gargantuan amounts of health to burn through. The only disadvantage they have is speed, but hey, when you're camping out an expansion as a denial tool, speed does not really matter that much. They're going to run back a little bit here and drop. One Ilshiva is going to die, but the rest of these Tech 1 units are going to get wasted. Very nice denial there from Krasavat. It is 3 versus 2, and it is not looking quite as bad for the Southern team as it was a moment ago, but they are definitely still not out of the woods. Got huge amounts of land factories coming out for Rumstein. It looks like he is going to go for Tech 1 spam to the max. Got a Corsair snipe building in the back here. That is the only Tech 2 air on the field currently, and after all those Jesters, I would have been building flak everywhere, but apparently, oh, that's not good. Apparently these guys have decided that flak is for wimps and they're not going to build any. How could you do such a thing? Dying to a handful of Tech 1 units, Chico has been taken out by Ramstein. That is the worst way to go when a 1500 gets killed by a 1200. Anytime you have more than about 200 rank separation, it is always a massive blow to the ego when you die. Keezer is a bit extended right here, but judging by his proficiency with that overcharge, this is a safe place for him to be. He is going to deal with those Ilshivas no problemo, and now the spam is descending upon Krasavat from all sides. He is throwing up point defense. He is trying to build some tanks, and maybe, perhaps he can survive this, but I really don't see how. Just the sheer number of units. Let's set a timer and see how long he can survive. Let's say 17 minutes, and see how resilient he is. Point defense trying to lay waste to these armies as they march forward. He is going to get himself penned in the back here. but alas, there's really not a whole lot he can do. Let's see some micro. And power storage is gone. Now there is no overcharge, and there is no hope without overcharge. So many units, just the flood of tanks crashing down upon his head. Very well played, guys. That was a struggle until the breaking point. I think probably Pac dying was a bad point, and then they actually rallied and came back a little bit, and then Chico dying, just overextending into those units. It's always sad to see a commander go strictly because he was in the wrong spot at the wrong time, but that pretty much sealed the game for them. Well done, North team, working together and helping each other out just like a good team should. Alrighty, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this game. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys next time.